In the dimly lit corridors of Level Fun and the mysterious back rooms, a peculiar party unfolded. Eerie laughter echoed as ghostly partygoers danced to a haunting melody that seemed to emanate from the shadows. The flickering fluorescent lights cast unsettling shadows, revealing distorted faces and ghastly figures. As the night progressed, the revelry took a sinister turn. The once celebratory atmosphere morphed into a nightmarish scene. Whispers of forgotten tales whispered through the air, and the partygoers' faces twisted into grotesque masks. Doors appeared and disappeared at random, leading unsuspecting revelers into darkened chambers filled with unseen horrors. Those who entered the wrong room never returned, their laughter replaced by blood-curdling screams. Amidst the chaos, a ghostly host emerged, welcoming newcomers with a chilling grin. The partygoers, now trapped in a spectral maze, realized they were no longer in control of their fate. The walls seemed to close in, distorting reality, and the once vibrant celebration turned into a descent into madness. Desperate attempts to escape proved futile as the backrooms shifted and rearranged, trapping the terrified souls in an endless cycle of fear. The echoing laughter now mirrored the sinister nature of the unseen forces that lurked within Level Fun. In this twisted realm, the line between the living and the spectral blurred, and the haunting melody played on, driving the partygoers deeper into the abyss. The back rooms of Level Fun became an eternal nightmare, where every corner held the promise of a new horror, and the echoes of the unholy celebration lingered in the darkness, forever haunting those who dared to enter. As the nightmarish festivities unfolded, whispers of a forgotten ritual circulated among the partygoers. It was said that only those who embraced the darkness would find a way to escape the perpetual torment of Level Fun. Desperation set in, and the revelers, gripped by fear, started succumbing to the sinister influence that permeated the air. One by one, they willingly delved into the abyss, seeking an elusive exit that promised freedom. Shadows clung to their forms as they navigated the ever-shifting labyrinth, their footsteps echoing in a macabre symphony with the haunting melody that seemed to seep from the very walls. Yet, with each attempt to break free, the back rooms revealed new horrors. Doors led to twisted dimensions where time stood still, and faces distorted into grotesque masks stared back from every reflection. The partygoers, now consumed by desperation, faced their deepest fears manifested in the surreal corridors. The ghostly host, a spectral figure clad in tattered garments, observed their plight with a malevolent glee. Its laughter resonated through the twisted maze, mocking the futile attempts to escape the clutches of Level Fun. Those who had once danced joyously now moved with an eerie grace, their movements synchronized with the unnerving rhythm of their surroundings. As the night wore on, the remaining revelers faced a choice: surrender to the darkness, or continue the harrowing journey in search of an exit that may never materialize. The air grew thicker with the weight of their despair, and the spectral maze seemed to feed off their fear, twisting and contorting to prolong their torment. In the heart of Level Fun, the once celebratory atmosphere had become a nightmarish spectacle, and the ghostly host reveled in the chaos it had unleashed. The partygoers, trapped in a never-ending dance of horror, faced an uncertain fate as the haunting melody played on, echoing through the back rooms for all eternity. As the night dragged on, a growing sense of hopelessness enveloped the remaining souls trapped within the labyrinthine horrors of Level Fun. Shadows danced menacingly, and the walls seemed to close in, amplifying the eerie ambiance. The haunting melody that once seemed distant now echoed relentlessly, its dissonant notes chipping away at the dwindling sanity of the desperate partygoers. In a dimly lit chamber, a mysterious portal beckoned. Its swirling darkness promised an escape, but the few who dared to approach were met with an otherworldly resistance. The ghostly host, now a spectral guardian of the portal, grinned malevolently, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly intensity. Those who tried to pass were thrust back into the nightmarish maze, denied the relief of freedom. A whispered legend among the partygoers spoke of a key hidden deep within the recesses of Level Fun, a key that could unlock the portal to salvation. Determined survivors embarked on a treacherous journey, encountering rooms that seemed to defy the laws of reality. Mirrors reflected twisted versions of themselves, and the walls whispered secrets that drove the seekers to the brink of madness. As the group pressed on, a ghastly realization gripped them. The back rooms fed on their fears, morphing and adapting to the darkest corners of their minds. The key became both a symbol of hope and a beacon for the malevolent forces that sought to keep them entangled in the nightmarish dance. Tensions among the survivors rose, trust shattered, and paranoia festered. Each doorway became a gamble, and the once unified group splintered in the face of relentless terror. The ghostly host, a puppeteer of their suffering, reveled in the disarray, its laughter echoing through the twisting corridors. In the heart of the madness, a lone figure stumbled upon an ancient tome that hinted at a forgotten incantation. As the survivors gathered once more, a desperate ritual unfolded, the incantation uttered with trembling voices. The air crackled with supernatural energy, and the portal flickered, revealing a glimpse of a world beyond the back rooms. Yet the ritual's success came at a cost. The surroundings warped and contorted violently, threatening to consume the partygoers. The survivors, now teetering on the edge of reality, faced a final choice: to step through the portal into the unknown, or remain trapped in the perpetual nightmare of level fun. The haunting melody reached its crescendo, and the fate of those who dared to enter hung in the balance. With trepidation, the survivors, their nerves frayed and resolve tested, took a collective breath and stepped through the flickering portal. The transition was disorienting, a kaleidoscope of surreal colors and ethereal whispers enveloping them. As they emerged on the other side, the oppressive darkness of level fun gave way to an unfamiliar landscape, bathed in an eerie, otherworldly glow. The air was thick with an uncanny stillness, and the survivors found themselves in an abandoned carnival ground. Dilapidated rides and faded attractions hinted at a once vibrant place now frozen in time. The haunting melody that had plagued them in the back rooms gradually faded, replaced by an eerie silence that echoed through the desolate carnival. However, the unsettling tranquility was short-lived. As the survivors explored the eerie grounds, they stumbled upon an ancient carousel, its rusted horses frozen mid-gallop. A spectral figure, resembling the ghostly host from Level Fun, materialized before them. It spoke cryptic words of a curse and the perpetual cycle that bound the carnival to a timeless existence. Realization dawned. The survivors had not escaped the clutches of malevolent forces, but had merely exchanged one nightmarish realm for another. The carnival, suspended between dimensions, offered no true sanctuary. The survivors, now burdened by the weight of their choices, faced an uncertain future in this spectral purgatory. As they grappled with the consequences of their escape, the ghostly host, now a harbinger of their perpetual torment, watched from the shadows. The haunting melody, though distant, lingered in the air, a constant reminder of the twisted dance they were destined to endure. The survivors, forever marked by their journey through the back rooms, wandered the desolate carnival, trapped in a timeless loop of fear and despair. The once forgotten legend of Level Fun had merged with the cursed carnival, creating a haunting tapestry of eternal suffering. The spectral host's laughter echoed through the empty air as the survivors, now prisoners of the carnival's curse, faced an endless night of horrors that transcended the boundaries of both reality and nightmare. In this spectral carnival of perpetual torment, the survivors struggled to maintain their sanity. The carousel's ghostly horses seemed to whisper secrets, and the desolate attractions held fragments of forgotten memories. Each attempt to escape the carnival's grasp led them through twisted pathways that defied logic, and the haunting melody, though distant, served as an ever-present reminder of their inescapable fate. The survivors, bound by an otherworldly force, found themselves repeating the same unsettling events. Shadows danced eerily in the moonlight as time lost its meaning in the carnival's timeless embrace. They encountered ghostly apparitions of long-lost carnival-goers, condemned to relive the nightmarish cycle alongside them. Desperation grew as the survivors searched for clues to break the curse. Among the dilapidated attractions, they discovered a forgotten fortune-teller's tent. Its flickering neon sign drew them in, and within its mystical confines, an ancient seer's voice echoed. The seer spoke of a forgotten ritual, a way to appease the restless spirits and escape the perpetual loop. United by a newfound glimmer of hope, the survivors embarked on a perilous quest to gather artifacts scattered throughout the carnival, relics infused with the memories of those who had succumbed to the curse. Each relic unveiled a piece of the carnival's tragic history, and the survivors began to piece together the puzzle that bound them to this spectral realm. As the survivors performed the ritual under the pale moonlight, an otherworldly energy enveloped the carnival. The ground trembled, and the haunting melody waned. Shadows retreated, and for a fleeting moment it seemed as though the curse might be lifted. However, the carnival resisted, fighting back with a surge of malevolent force. The survivors, caught in a struggle between the spectral and the real, faced the choice of embracing their fate or continuing the fight for liberation. The seer's voice echoed one final cryptic message. To break the curse, you must confront the shadows within. The survivors, determined to unravel the carnival's mysteries, braced themselves for the ultimate challenge. A journey into the darkest recesses of their own fears. A confrontation with the shadows that bound them to this perpetual. As the survivors delved into the depths of their own fears, the carnival transformed into a surreal battleground of psychological horrors. Each step brought them face to face with manifestations of their deepest anxieties and regrets. The once frozen carousel horses twisted into grotesque reflections of their inner demons, and the air pulsed with an oppressive energy. In the heart of the spectral carnival, the survivors confronted shadowy doppelgangers, distorted echoes of their past mistakes and unresolved traumas. The haunting melody intensified, resonating with the emotional turmoil that unfolded in this surreal realm. To break the curse, they had to confront and overcome the shadows that lurked within. As the survivors faced their darkest fears head-on, a profound transformation began. The carnival's malevolent energy waned, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted. The haunting melody dissolved into an ethereal harmony, marking the turning tide in their struggle against the curse. In the wake of this internal battle, the survivors emerged changed. The carnival, once a prison of perpetual torment, shifted into a serene dreamscape. The ghostly host, now free from its malevolence, appeared before them with a solemn nod of approval. The survivors, no longer haunted by the shadows within, found themselves standing in a surreal landscape bathed in a gentle, otherworldly light. As the former captives of the carnival, they were granted a choice: to remain in this dreamlike dimension, or to pass through a shimmering portal that beckoned towards an unknown horizon. The survivors, having overcome the nightmarish trials, embraced the uncertainty of the portal, stepping through with a newfound sense of resilience. On the other side, they found themselves in a tranquil meadow bathed in warm sunlight. The haunting melody had faded, replaced by the soothing sounds of nature. The survivors, free from the spectral carnival's curse, discovered that the world beyond the portal was a place of renewal and possibility. As they ventured forth into this new reality, the memories of the haunted carnival became a distant echo. The survivors, forever changed by their harrowing journey through the back rooms and the spectral carnival, carried the lessons learned from confronting their shadows into the unknown. The haunting melody, now a distant memory, served as a reminder of the resilience that emerged from the depths of their darkest fears.